Rank 1, the highest rank, the best rewards, and the greatest bragging rights. And we, on the RTG, aka No Money Spent Road to an Event, got back-to-back rank 1. Come on! I mean, at this rate, if I could be in the shoes of any manager right now, it'd be Jose Mourinho at press conferences.
Do you know what this means? 3-0.
And of course, backed by popular demand for you boys, this is my custom tactics that got me back-to-back rank 1s in FIFA 23. Moving into the custom tactics, and I'm pretty sure, look, as long as I'm getting good results on the RTG, you guys are going to want to see an updated custom tactics video every single week. So, I'll keep you guys updated for what changes I've done, so that we have, of course, full transparency on the RTG, and what we're doing on the No Money Spent Road to an Event. Now, moving in, of course, we're using one formation, and one formation only. If we go down in the game, we're using the 4-2-2. If we're up, we're using the 4-2-2. We're starting the game, it's the 4-2-2. Moving in to the custom tactics. In terms of what we're using, nothing has changed as of last week, but what I want to say is there has been a slight change in the player instructions that you want to take note. And I'll delve into that very shortly. For those of you who haven't seen them yet, balanced 55 width, 4-2-2. It's a formation that's relatively wide in nature, but as I've said in the previous video, 55 width for me is the optimum because it allows them to hit the holes between the centre back holes, and I like where the strikers position themselves with that. Depth as well in terms of 65, I like to press my opponent high up the pitch and use right stick switching to do so. You know how we do it, boys. Of course, fast build up for our build up play. I like getting the ball quite quickly forwards because, as we know, dribbling doesn't allow us to take our time as much this year compared to 22. So we need to be quicker with the build-up and actually getting the ball forward, in my opinion. It doesn't mean rush, it just means we have a higher tempo with our passing plays. Chance creation and balance, I like my strikers and attackers essentially staying in their regular positions. We then have width on 50. Again, it's optimum for the attackers to hit those holes, in my opinion. And in terms of the defensive style, I find when it's at 55, they're positioned correctly once we get the ball back and proceed with our counter-attack. So that's where that sort of 50 to 55 width comes in my opinion. Players in the bots, we have them on sits. I don't like too many forward, I don't like too many back either. So it's pretty standard 3 and 3 for corners and free kicks. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about in terms of the player instructions, this is crucial. What I've actually changed is my right back. We had 3 defenders on stay back. That included our 2 centre backs and our right back in Cancelo last week. But in terms of Davies, he was on join the attack and overlap. That's because if you actually watch me play on Twitch, Dylan_Baines_Aussie FIFA HD, come and check out and vibe over there, boys. We have good streams over there. Davies gets forward and joins the attack and overlaps. He is a very, very, very crucial player in my attack. But I decided to also allow Cancelo to do the same thing, simply because I'm competent in the defense. I don't need to rely on having too many back because I'm competent and confident enough that I can actually defend with 2 centre backs and 2 CDMs, as you know. Okay. Now, in terms of our wing backs, they're both on join the attack and overlap. I like having both of them get forward now. You'll see around 70 to 80% of my goals in the weekend league, they were using my wing backs, and they were overlapping and giving myself options on the wing. I find they can play those 1-2s with the wingers, get in behind, and always find the cutbacks when they drive towards the byline. It's such an effective tackling technique, and I'm actually going to have a standalone video on this for you boys as of tomorrow in terms of the wing bats. Now, CDMs, I want them back. If I'm having my wing bats get forward, I want at least my CDMs coming back on the attack, because we need at least the 2 centre backs and the 2 CDMs breaking up the play whilst these guys are getting back. Then, of course, it's balanced for our wingers. I like the way they position themselves, not too far forward, not too far back either. They're pretty balanced, and they sit in those holes on the wings to receive the pass from the wing back and play those 1-2s. In terms of our attackers, it's the same. We have our bigger hitman style striker on mixed, because I like him coming back and receiving the pass when I don't have any options. Okay, and in terms of Kuhl, he's on getting behind because he runs along the line of the defense and essentially gives ourselves a through ball opportunity with Kuhl running off Haaland as he's holding up the ball. Super effective, and I find it works the optimum for this formation. and custom tactics. Now, in general, when we're getting back into a game, we're just pushing our players forward, okay? We're pushing our players forward. We're having them on forward runs, and we're having them on plays in the bots around 9, okay? So this is what we're looking for, and we're pushing up the depth to around 75, but we're not necessarily changing formation. We've got the same play style and the same setup, and the reason why is because I know where the players are positioned on the pitch. It takes a long time to get used to a formation and where the players are setting up. So I know where they are, and I can rely on them to be in the positions where they are when I'm attacking forwards, especially when I'm down. I don't want to be thinking, okay, where's the player that I need to pass to when I'm using, let's say, a 3-5-2. I haven't got used to that formation so much, and I'm just comfortable with the 4-2-2 personally. So that's why when I'm down, I'm still using the 4-2-2. When I'm up, I'm still using the 4-2-2. Okay? And in terms of custom tactics and player instructions, that's going to signal the end of it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, I'll continue to have an updated video on these, but I do want to say as a disclaimer for this video, trial and error for yourself. You need to test custom tactics, see what works for you. What I'm using here may not work for you, and you need to adjust them yourselves. If you haven't yet watched it, watch the custom tactics video titled The Only Custom Tactics Video You Need to Watch in FIFA 23, and I am being serious with that. It's pretty much the only custom tactics video you need to watch, okay? Because it will break down what you need to do to optimize your custom tactics and improve at FIFA. Okay, I'm trying to help you guys every way I can because I want you guys getting back to back rank 1 every single week. Okay, so I'm trying to help you guys out. Smash the like button, subscribe, check me out on Instagram. Link is down below. Keep in touch with the No Money Spent Road to an Event series. But as always, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm out. Sayonara. Au revoir. Adios. Salam. Ciao. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. And lastly, if you do want any pre-gaming fuel or supplement, then head over to atpscience.com, which is the first link in the description, and use the code AussieFIFA at checkout to get yourself a discount. Not only is it the cheapest way to get supplements, but it helps me out a ton, guys, so thank you.